In this video, I will talk about the Microsoft Azure Certification Path 2021. If you are completely new to the Azure and you are not aware of where to start from, what are the different roles, what are the different certifications Microsoft provides in Azure. So I'm just talking about just the Azure certifications. There are plenty of Microsoft certifications. I will not be talking other than Azure here. So let's take a look at what are the different roles and what are the different certifications available for each role in the Microsoft Azure. So this role-based Microsoft Azure certification path is as of now in August 2021. So I will show you the latest content. So this role-based Microsoft Azure certification path is actually used for multiple roles. So let's take a look at the different roles the Microsoft provides. This is a good document provided by the Microsoft to support different roles. So there are three categories of certifications. One is at the fundamental level, and the associate level, and the expert level. So the fundamental certifications are targeted towards those just starting out with the technology. So you don't have any experience. There is no expectation for the starting the fundamental exams. Just you started looking at the Microsoft Azure. Then you can start the fundamentals. Then associate certifications are targeted towards the professionals already having at least 2 or more years of experience. So between 2 to 5, you will be looking for the associate level certifications. And if you have more than 6, 7 years of experience and you are expertise and you are um, expert in one of those areas, then you will be looking for the Microsoft Certified Expert certificates. So the certificate path, here is the path. So in every area, you will see AZ900 is an optional fundamental exam. If before you start any of these roles, it's always good to have the AZ900 Microsoft Azure Fundamentals exam cleared so that you will be able to understand the big picture of the Microsoft Azure, very high level concepts, cloud concepts, services, and all security related concepts and network related. And then you will also be able to understand the pricing tiers, invoice, and budgets, etc. So before dig into the detailed level, it is always, even though it says it's optional, it's not mandatory for any of these roles, but it is always recommended to have the AZ900 exam. Start with the developer role. This is the associate exam. So as I mentioned, there are three categories: associate, and the foundation, associate, and the expert level. So if you want to become a Azure developer, AZ204 is the certification. So that's for developing solutions for the Microsoft Azure. And then if you want to become an expert level at the Microsoft Azure DevOps, then if you give the AZ400, AZ400, that's Microsoft Azure DevOps Solution Exam. With these two certificates, you can become the DevOps engineer. And the other path to reach the DevOps engineer is you give the AZ900. That's optional. AZ104, Microsoft Azure Administrator, and then one AZ400. So that way you can also become a Azure DevOps expert. Now the other path is the Azure Security Engineer. If you give the AZ500, Microsoft Azure Security Technology, then you can become the Azure Security Engineer associate role. And if you want to become expert in the solutioning and designing the Microsoft Azure, so you should be in the architect level, and you have to clear 2 papers: AZ303, Microsoft Azure Architect Technology Exam; AZ304, Microsoft Azure Architect Design Exam. So along with that, Again, AZ900 is optional. So I would still consider this, and there are 3 papers you need to clear to become an Azure Architect expert. And then the data engineer required the DP. It's not AZ, it's a DP 200, implementing an Azure Data Solutions. And this is again the fundamentals on the Azure, Microsoft Azure Data Fundamentals. And then 201, which is the designing an Azure Data Solutions, so that you can become an data engineer associate. To become an AI engineer associate, the paper is AI 100, design and implementing the Azure AI solutions. Same thing goes with the data scientist, DP 100, Azure IoT developer, which is AZ20220. And then if you want to become the SAP workload, this is the paper. And if you want to become database administrator, then DP 300. So these are the different roles and different papers. And let me open the detailed one. Here, if you want to, as I mentioned, Microsoft Certified Fundamentals, Azure Fundamentals, then I think these are the different papers. So the associate level, you can have these associate level certificates, and then expert level you have the solution architect or the DevOps engineer or the enterprise administrator expert. And here is the certificate, the exam papers, and the certificate you are going to get. If you clear the Microsoft AZ103 Microsoft Azure Administrator, then you'll become Microsoft Certified Azure Administrator Associate. If you clear 203, you will become Microsoft Certified Azure Developer Associate. Same thing with the Artificial Intelligence, Azure Artificial Intelligent Engineer Associate, and so on. So this is the security paper AZ500. You can become a Microsoft Certified Azure Security Engineer Associate. Now, in the expert level, this is the associate level. The first one is these are the associate level, and next one is the expert level. So as I mentioned earlier, if you want to get a certificate for the DevOps engineer expert, you need to clear this exam, Azure Administrator Associate or Azure Developer Associate, any one of them, and then Azure DevOps Solutions, that is AZ400, so that you can become Azure DevOps Engineer Expert. So these are the expert levels. So you have to give 2 exams, either this or this, and you have to give the AZ400. Same thing with the solution architect. If you want to become a solution architect, there are 2 papers, AZ300, AZ301. So those are the 2 papers have to be cleared. So let me see here. I think there is a 303, 304. There is a 303, 304. So these seems to be the old papers, but I think 303 and 304 are the latest papers. So if you want to get more details for each exam, so you can use this. You will be able to Google this, and you can search for the Microsoft Azure certifications. And then if you want to get more details of these papers, so this is the AZ104 Microsoft Azure Administrator, and all the details are given here, and also you can book the exam from here, and the price listed for the Microsoft Azure Administrator. So it costs $165 USD, and from here you can book the exam for this particular paper. So same thing here, Azure Developer Associate. Click on that link, and it will give you the exam path from where you can book the exam and you can also look for what is the price. I have made another video how to schedule the exam. So if you are not looked at, so you may want to look at that. So once you click on here, it will start scheduling the exam for this particular exam. If you are looking for, let's say, any of these um, solution architect role, so that 303 and 304, the other document, the number is incorrect. So you can click on 303 and you can schedule appointment for the exam. And this is the price for appearing this exam. So in this case, these are the two separate exams. You will be paying two separate, so you're booking the exam for two separate papers. And it is as of July 26, 2021, these contents are updated. So make sure that you are going and selecting the exam path from this particular website. So these are the specialty roles. For example, Azure for SAP workloads, Azure Virtual Desktop Special. So the latest papers are coming here. So this is all about the Microsoft Azure certifications and different paths and different roles and how to book the exam and what to know before booking the exam. So if you want to become a Microsoft Azure solution architect design, then you can look at what are the contents you should be expertise or a subject matter expert, so that you will be able to understand, play the role as per the need. Thank you.